Salina. My thing maybe isn't.
Have to come closer to me, Aggie. Eric thinks this is a fun little exercise we're going to do today. Move things around after 30 years.
I wondered what was going on.
I know, he's younger than us, Aggie, so he doesn't get how little things might throw us our entire day off.
Routine.
Right, right.
Everyone needs a curveball.
Good.
That's what Aggie is trying to do.
Need to get through security. She's doing good.
Oh, good.
Morning, Ken.
Morning, everybody.
What's your daughter doing?
Good.
She's okay, thank you. She's okay, doing better, getting on the mend. You know, we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I see.
Big kids, big problems, Steve, as you know.
Oh, very well.
July 15th. Now, 106.
That's great.
How you doing, Cash?
I'm okay, how about you?
Good.
Good? Everybody ready? Good morning. Welcome to the Board of Directors meeting for the Syracuse Industrial Development Authority. I'm Kathy Murphy. We'll start with the roll call of the board. I'm Kathy Murphy.
Ricky Brown. Kurt Sonneborn.
And Steve Thompson.
Thank you. Proof of notice was properly served for this meeting. First item on our agenda is a motion to approve the minutes of our last meeting held March 19th.
So moved.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Kat. Any comments, corrections, concerns? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, motion carried. Thank you. Next item on new business is Jamal's Fayette Park. Sue.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Sue.
In your agenda is an application received by the agency with respect to a new project to be located at 420 and 430 East Genesee Street. It's the renovation of those historic buildings. It's the Boys and Girls Club and the prior insurance company. Is that right, Eric? Utica Mutual.
Correct.
They are going to renovate both buildings. The building located at 420 is approximately 16,300 square feet. It will be renovated and converted into 21 residential units consisting of approximately 3 two-bedroom, 5 one-bedroom, and 13 studio apartments. The second building, located at 430 East Genesee, is approximately 48,000 square feet, and it will be converted into 36 residential units consisting of approximately 4 three-bedroom, 14 two-bedroom, 6 one-bedroom, and 12 studios. Each of those buildings will contain a 10% set-aside in accordance with rezone for tenants earning at the 80% AMI level. They are requesting benefits from the agency consisting of a pilot, a mortgage recording tax exemption, and a state and local sales and use tax exemption. The project is approximately a $16.7 million project to completion. Before you today is simply a request to authorize a public hearing on this project. You are not being asked to authorize undertaking the project or any financial assistance. Thank you. You're welcome.
I was just going to acknowledge that we do have a representative here on behalf of the project, too, for any questions or to help add to what Sue shared.
Thanks, Eric. So if you would just come up to the microphone there, and name and address would be great, and then just give us a brief overview, which I know Sue did pretty well, but there may be something.
And that's it. My name's Eric Paparo. I'm with Graystar Property Management, and we are the firm that is being hired by Jamal's for this project. We were hired for the recent renovation of the former M&T Bank building on Salina Street, which is now a very successful project. With our event center, we're at 98% full in our residential component as well. So this one is actually fairly exciting, although it's on the smaller end of it. This one does give us an opportunity to provide some affordable housing units in here as well, which I think is a great opportunity for us. I like the vision of Norman and the group, and I think this is going to be a great addition to our local community. I was telling Eric earlier, I am a downtown Syracuse guy. I live here. I've lived here my whole life, and I continue to love to see these kind of renovations and reuses of these properties.
Very much. Anybody have questions?
I just have
Comments?
one. I think it's a wonderful project. It's long overdue over in that area, and the attachment with the other one. Right now in those buildings, how many are they occupied? And the business is still going on. How many?
100% vacant, and
Okay.
the one building is completely gutted from the inside. The other building looks like a former office building in there, but it's 100% not being used at all.
So where are we looking for parking?
The parking is located behind, the parking lot is being rented out right now.
It is your parking lot?
That is our parking lot behind, correct. There is a component that is directly adjacent to the sheriff's department, the one strip of land which is theirs. However, the remainder of that parking is owned by the property.
Jack McCray building that faces the park? The blue facing?
It's the former Boys and Girls Club, and then if you remember the park, it has a big Syracuse mural on the side of it. If you were heading east, yes, yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
the older
next
building
to
is very
Ross's
nice.
project, 420.
That's on the corner?
That's on
Hope
the corner.
Cafe.
It's right next door to that.
Right next door, Grazi's
And
new
then the
development.
next two buildings are Rossi, next to Sheriff's Department.
It used to be the Jack McCray building. I think Jack was I think I know the building.
They both have been vacant for a while.
Other questions?
Great. Anybody else? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any other comments, questions, or concerns? If not, is there a motion to approve the resolution authorizing a public hearing for the project at our next meeting? So moved by Ricky, thank you. Is there a second? Second, Ken. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, motion carries. Thank you. Next item is a request from the Symphony Tower project, which I'll just say, if you haven't driven down South Salina Street, the facade is down and the new entrance is on. Yep, okay, good. Eric?
All right, good morning. So just to build off what Kathy shared, so the request we have before us is a resolution authorizing the extension of the existing sales tax exemption period and approving the appointment of the company here, which is Symphony Tower LLC, as the agent. The board had previously approved an extension which had lasted through March 31st of this current year. We've now exceeded that. The project has continued to make progress. Residential apartments are now leased and occupied. Within the building, however, there's a significant amount of commercial space that still has yet to be fully leased up. Certainly, the developer and the firm are still working on leasing up and finding those ground level uses on the second floor as well as commercial space that's available. It was an approved sales tax exemption of approximately $660,000. $200,000 of that has already been utilized as part of the initial work that's happening on the building. This proposal would be an extension that would take us through the end of the calendar year, through December 31st. Now, the applicant originally requested a 12-month extension that would have gone through March 31st of '25. We felt, and our recommendation was, the ability to extend it through the end of the calendar year. If there is a further extension that's needed based on the status of the project, the board, of course, reserves the right to be able to extend that further. But our recommendation is through December 31st of this year, and we'll continue to work closely with the company on the further redevelopment and occupancy of those lower levels.
And I just want to add to what Eric said, if the board should approve the extension, it would be retroactive to March 31st, which was the termination of the last one, so there was a continuous period.
It's worth noting that the request is based on a slow period of leasing the commercial spaces on the first floor.
Yep.
Again, compared to America, residential units seem to fill, but the commercial spaces are taking more time.
One of the tenants that's been secured and build out is underway is for a new daycare operation that is going to be relocating, but into the ground level of this building, certainly, which we're excited about that use and think it's going to be really complementary to the building. So that build out is actively underway, but has not been finished, which is part of the sales tax exemption for the project.
Any other questions or concerns? Is there a motion? Motion to approve made by Ricky. Is there a second by Ken? Thank you very much. Last call. If there's questions, hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, motion carries. Thank you very much. Before we adjourn, is there any other comments, concerns, discussion items? Eric, we'll see you May 21st. Thank you very much. Is there a motion to adjourn? Moved by Ricky, second.
Second.
Steve, all in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstention, we are adjourned till May 21st. Thank you very much.
That was efficient.